Hi there, and thanks again for joining us for another edition of Beyond the Game. I'm Dave Laval. There has been a lot of attention lately regarding teen takeovers around the DMV over weekend nights, especially in the district. Teens run wild, cause fights, and destroy property. A common complaint has been there's simply not a lot for teens to do during that time. But building bridges across the river has done something about that over the last 3 years as it offers late night basketball. This year features something new. Destiny Bug talks about the first ever Girls League.
It's been amazing so far. The first night that we had on Friday, July 24th, we had over 100 people there coming out to support the teams, which just really showed how much the community wanted to be there to support our girls, how excited we were all to launch that girls division for the very first time. So we're very pleased with the way the first season's going.
How important was it to get the girls division started?
It was very important. So we've had Late Night League going. This is the 6th season of it, and it was never meant to solely be a boys' league, but that's just the way it went the first 5 seasons. And so we had to be really intentional about building a girls' division of Late Night League, and we're so happy that it came to fruition this July. But providing that safe space for kids, having safe space for recreation here in Ward 8, specifically here at the Arc in Southeast DC, was very important. We're glad to be able to include girls in this initiative as well, because all kids deserve a safe place to play.
How important is it for kids to have that safe place to go?
So in 2023, DC had seen a spike in gun violence. It was the highest rate that it had seen in 20 years. So here, building bridges across the river, here at the Arc, we hosted a town hall for community members. We had over 100 Ward 8 residents show up, voice their concerns, but more importantly, voice solutions and things that they wanted to see here on campus. And one of those great suggestions was to have a late night basketball league, which is meant to bring positive and engaging safe recreation to this community. We have a wonderful facility here at the Arc, including a gym that was recently renovated thanks to Monumental Sports and Entertainment. So being able to respond and be responsive to what the community wants is a big part of our mission here at Building Bridges. So launching that league just a year later was really, it's what we do. We listen to the community, and then if we can meet that need, or we can build the programming, we can fundraise to be able to bring those dreams, those ideas to life, then that's what we do.
You always planned on the girls division, but how difficult had it been for them to watch from the stands until that happened?
Yeah, so there is already an equity in girls sports here in DC. So with basketball being, such a big thing, we have the Mystics here. We definitely wanted to be able to use the momentum that's already here in DC and be able to build that girls league. And luckily we've been able to have great partnership with Monumental Sports and Entertainment, as well as Coach Across America, who have been really instrumental in making sure this league happened. And we were paired with an amazing coach, Coach Thea, who's been really instrumental in making sure she's going out to local schools, going out to local rec centers, engaging with girls here weekly on campus to make sure that we can build that momentum and that engagement for girls basketball.
Building bridges across the river focuses a lot of attention on Ward 8, but is the Late Night League just for high school teens from the area?
So where Building Bridges Across the River is located in Ward 8, and that will always be our primary audience. But however, this league is for the community. So we also have students that are not just living in Ward 8, but we were really intentional about promoting first and recruiting to Ward 7 and 8 schools that are located east of the river, east of the Anacostia River. So it is open to other students and other players as well, but we're really intentional about keeping Ward 7 and 8 at the forefront. As far as location, so we will always be located here at the Arc and using our facility here. Yeah, this wonderful campus celebrated 20 years last year, so it's a real big anchor in the community. We have hundreds of kids here on campus every day, so it's a really special place, and it's become a really trusted community institution. So being located here is really essential to the programming that can happen here. But in terms of expanding the league, for example, right now we have 6 girls teams in the league. If we're able to grow that and have 8 or 12 down the line as engagement and interest increases, that would be a dream, but we're very happy to be starting with 6 right now.
The league plays 2 seasons a year. Why is that?
So we have late night league in 2 seasons. One, because one season wouldn't be enough. We want to, of course, increase the engagement as long as we can. Each season lasts for 8 weeks. So we intentionally put one in the spring and then usually one in the summer, early fall. Again, the purpose of this league is to really be able to engage youth when they have a lot of time on their hands, to be able to put a positive and engaging outlet for youth. So having it in the summer, for one, when of course kids are out of school, when maybe they're up later at night, have freer weekends, that's really key to be able to have a program here during that time. And then also in the spring, we make sure we work with, like, we have a great basketball partner that we work with to coordinate the league, and so he's also very cognizant of what other leagues are going on, what the school schedules are like, so that we're not becoming competition for what's already going on, but helping to fill a gap in terms of when youth need to be engaged and they're not currently being engaged.
Do you eventually hope to make this year-round?
So the seasons work well in terms of, just having a nice commitment period where there's a start and end date and people feel comfortable committing to this, and it comes twice a year. But of course, the idea to expand and be able to reach even more youth, to be able to provide an even more consistent, more like elongated program, that is also a consideration. But again, not being competition to leagues or school teams that are already going on. That's why we're kind of positioning the seasons the way we do. But we're always open to additional support and resources that can help us to build this league even further than it is right now.
What do you hope the players take away from the games besides playing basketball?
As we know, sports, it's more than just what's happening on the court. It's also about teamwork and camaraderie and, about discipline and all those things that are embedded into sports that sometimes we don't think about when we're just watching the exciting game. But there's so many other soft skills and just life skills that youth and everyone learns by participating in sports. So that's one of the things that the league is facilitating. Also, by being here at the Arc on this campus, we have so many resources here on campus. We're also hoping that youth are being exposed to the great things happening here. We have a beautiful farm that happens here. We have a beautiful theater. So much programming that happens here on campus that we're hoping the families and the players that are here are also getting tapped into the resources and learning that this campus is for them. The youth here, they have so much to offer. They have so many things they're interested in, and we're really here to just cultivate that, to listen to what they're interested in, and then provide the programming for that. So, we're already seeing there's this great interest in basketball here with the boys. So, why should we assume that that doesn't exist for the girls as well? If anything, it's what can we do better to then provide that place for the girls. And I'm so happy we were able to do that this season. And I think the great interest that we saw is really just a testament to, the interest was already there. It's just a matter of us meeting people where they're at and being able to provide the resources that they're asking for.
What do you see in the future of the Late Night League?
Yeah, breaking news, but we are hoping to do a 3-on-3 tournament with this great girls engagement that we have. So the weekend of September 12th will be the conclusion of Late Night League, the current season that we're in. But we're hoping in the fall to be able to do a 3-on-3 because, now that we have this great engagement, we don't want to be dormant for too long. We want to keep that great momentum going. So by having a 3-on-3, which we're hopeful for, it'll be a great way to continue that engagement. Building Bridges Across the River is the organization that is leading this whole effort, that leads this campus, which is the ARC, that leads Late Night League. And the support that is behind this organization, with us being so deeply rooted in the community and us being so responsive to community, that's what allows us to do programs like Late Night League, to be able to build intentional programming about the girls and even build this league as a totality. So we're just really grateful that this organization, over the 21 years that we've been located here, has been able to gain the trust of the community and serve the community in the way that it does, and continue to hopefully build programs and continue and expand on programs that have become really meaningful and impactful here.
Well, certainly a great program there. Building bridges across the river, put together a winning team in order to make late night basketball successful. And one of the coaches explains why she wanted to be a part of all of this. You're watching Beyond the Game. Welcome back to Beyond the Game as we focus on late night basketball and what the ARC offers high school teens every weekend in wards 7 and 8. Building Bridges across the river does some great work with this program, but it needs help from volunteers in order to keep it going and growing, especially with the new girls division. And one of those who makes it successful is Coach Thea Littlepage.
We're finally up and running with our first annual Girls League here in Ward 8, and it's been amazing. I will say the excitement around it, the chatter around it, the girls' enthusiasm, the participation, it has been monumental. I'm just really proud of, like I said, the league and everybody who's had some hand in it, just trying to push these girls to just be able to have a safe space to play basketball, do something they love, compete with one another, a place where they can develop bonds and relationships, be able to, like I said, just take these relationships hopefully and transition and look to transition them through their life.
How important is it for the girls to have their own league?
Yeah, I think it's tremendously important. I think especially when you talk about identity and being able to see themselves in the sport that they love. Like I said, we've been doing the men's league for about 5 years now. So for the girls to finally have a space that they can kind of call their own. And like I said, they have their own uniforms, own basketballs. It's Friday night, it's just for the girls. I think it's extremely important. And just for them to, just like I said, gain a sense of identity, gain a sense of knowing who they are, knowing that they can lead, and actually, again, being able to open up a space for young women that they say aren't interested in basketball or can't find a space. So we're just happy that we can host this amazing women's league.
The Late Night League started in 2024 with just the boys. How difficult was it to watch them while on the sidelines?
Yeah. I mean, it's just what you said. Like I said, actually being a resident and also a native of Washington, D.C., particularly Ward 8, just being able to, like I said, see the guys day in and day out. I wouldn't say frustrating because I'm most appreciative that the guys were just dedicated to keeping this league rolling, but it was a little disheartening to see young women who would just come in the gym to kind of watch their fellow teammate or schoolmate play, and they didn't have a league of their own. So for them to be able to now come in and make it home and the guys come and support, it's just been a tremendous kickoff. It's been a tremendous start.
Coach, you grew up in this area, and basketball is obviously a big part of your life. What did you get from the sport?
Yes. So for me, like I said, born and raised in Ward 8, these recreation centers were where I started. It's what gave me a platform. It's what gave me a start. And that's in turn what I wanted to do for a young lady, a young girl, a family, just to give them some place to call home. And like I said, I know what the community centers can do, what they did for me, and I know what it can do for a kid, and especially for the community. So for me, I'm looking for them to develop some leadership qualities. Also, again, for them to be able to develop bonds and connections and commitments to not just the basketball aspect of it, but also their community. Hopefully, next time you see us, this community will be engaged, and we'll just have the biggest league in Washington, D.C. That's our goal. So for me, it's tremendously an honor to kind of have it come full circle. Knowing what the rec centers did for me and being able to open this space up for these young ladies has been a remarkable experience.
The league plays in Ward 8, which has seen its share of problems, especially with violence. How important is it for the kids to have a safe place to hang out, have fun, and stay out of trouble?
Yeah, so I would say, like you said, just a place for us, again, as a community. We're looking here to just be community driven. So we know what it takes, like you said, as far as to get things up and running in Ward 8. We know the challenges that everyone faces, but I think here we're making a different turn. We're changing that narrative, allowing things to freely take place. These young ladies, again, they aren't paid to come here. They aren't forced to come here. They're here on a Friday night, all the way up until 10 o'clock, playing and doing the thing that they love to do, engaging with one another, a lot of laughs, a lot of smiles. So for me, again, as a community, I know we're excited. The Building Bridges is extremely excited. I'm so happy that they're backing us, that they open up their space to us. The young ladies are fed. So we're here doing a lot of great work, not just basketball, but we're here changing lives, making great young women, and just making sure that they're able to impact society and community the way we are.
Building Bridges across the river created this league for high school age children. Do you think it should expand to the other wards?
Yeah, that's great. Yes, I will say yes, yes. I would say other bridges should be built in other districts, just because of what we've seen here. We're able to, like I said, just grow kids, and this program is literally what it's called, Building Bridges. We have kids from all over Washington, D.C. Just building bridges, like you said, and I think, again, the play on words, these are connections and bonds that these young ladies will develop over time, and prayerfully for a lifetime, that they'll get to experience one another and remember that they were the first ones to start this league, and hopefully to come back and coach and be a part of something that continues to go on for history.
This league plays 2 seasons, but should it be offered year-round?
I think it should be year-round. I think it should. Like I said, for me, just even noticing this is our week 2, just the engagement of the young ladies. The fact, like I said, the games don't start till 7:30. We're here, they're here an hour early, just talking, chatting, shooting around, things like that. So for me, we would love to see the league year-round. But we do have something coming year-round. So we have a 3-on-3 league that we're looking to offer in the fall for young women who just want to play competitively and keep playing. Some young ladies don't have high schools or middle schools that they play with. So again, this is a space where we're going to open up all of those things and change the narrative around basketball in Washington, D.C.
You mentioned a 3-on-3 league for girls, but what about the boys?
Yeah, so 3-on-3 for girls and 3-on-3 for boys. And we're looking to, like I said, expand it. Our boys league is doing tremendous. They've been, like I said, rocking and rolling for the last 5 years. So yeah, we're looking to have equity on both sides. We're just excited about the intentionality of our youth and them being able to actually use the space. Like I said, we can always open up a space, but for them to actually use it and be intentional about it, it's tremendous.
Any final thoughts, Coach?
One thing I would just want to add, like I said, if there's a girl in D.C. or just a family in D.C. looking to continue to further their basketball career, just play, engage in relationships, build community, please, please come to the Building Bridges to the Art, where we here are taking on the best and the biggest women's league in Washington, D.C. I'm going to proclaim it right here. This is going to be the largest league in Washington, D.C.
Well, Coach, I think it's safe to say she's going to take that one to the bank. All right, so you've heard from the coach, you've heard from organizers, but what do players think about their new division? They'll tell you. You're watching Beyond the Game. Welcome back to Beyond the Game. The Arc in Southeast DC has hosted late-night basketball since 2024, but this season is different as the league has added a girls division, and 2 of those players discuss why this is so important.
It's big. I feel like the only reason why I haven't been on like live TV yet is because like my school wasn't really publishing as much, and I just graduated high school, so it's big for me because I get the opportunity to do this.
I feel like it's a better opportunity for us girls to like get ourselves out there and show our skills that we've developed over the years and stuff.
How tough for you was it not to be able to play?
It was like pretty tough because like I stopped like getting in the gym more, and like that kind of put down my skills and like my game.
Learning how to put myself out there some more, like getting to communicate with more girls, stuff like that, because I'm not really much of a social person. So basketball has really made me be able to come together with people.
What does it mean to be able to play on Friday nights in your own league?
Really important to me because I want to be able to get out there some more with my name, and I want to be able to help people learn how to play basketball, so it's big for me.
It means a lot to me because like this shows like my dedication for this sport, and it gives me more opportunity to work on my game, like how I said, and like make more connections with the girls that play here.
What do you hope to take away from playing in late night basketball?
I would hope to take away more ball knowledge and like more skills and like perfecting on them.
I mainly want my girls to learn about leadership, teamwork, and really coming together as a whole.
How long have you played basketball?
I've been playing since I was a child, but team basketball, probably about 2 years.
We asked this question earlier. Should the league expand to other wards?
I think it should, because it is probably more girls that like have more skills, but they're not able to like show them because like they're not used, or like they're not like the experience is not expanded to them.
The league plays in Ward 8, which has seen its share of problems, especially with violence. How important is it for the kids to have a safe place to hang out, have fun, and stay out of trouble?
I feel like it's really big because some people don't have a safe place at all, and it can be really comforting because I know I didn't really have it before basketball, and it's been great for me. Some people like to stay at home, they don't like going out, and with the society that we're in now, it's a whole lot of stuff going on, and I feel like basketball can be a really good outlet for people who don't really have much for themselves.
Is there anything else you want to add?
For the girls out there, I hope that y'all will be able to like come out here and like experience for yourself. And I know we're gonna get a W tonight, so that's it.
Basketball is great. Join in whenever you're ready.
And again, the girls play on Friday nights, the boys on Saturday nights. Well, that is it for this edition of Beyond the Game. Log on to the DC News Now YouTube page to see more programs like this one. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next time.